Does drinking diet soda promise weight loss? The California woman sued Diet Dr. Pepper, claiming the company's ads were misleading, and that in the 13 years she drank the beverage, she did not get what she paid for. Not unexpectedly, she lost her case not once, but twice. And everyone is laughing a little bit because there's a little bit of of course you're not gonna get skinny by drinking diet soda.
If you've been on the same diet for 13 years and you haven't gotten the results you want, like, you should have taken a step back a long time ago.
I am curious though, as a lawyer, are you surprised at all by the verdict? Because there is the other argument, you call it diet. Literally, you call your product diet.
Okay, no, I'm not surprised this case got tossed. The Ninth Circuit got it right, and they said any reasonable person could not possibly believe that diet means you're gonna lose weight. That a reasonable person is gonna understand that diet simply means less calories than the regular. And I actually, the nerd that I am, I read the Ninth Circuit opinion, and it was scathing against this woman. So they got it right, they tossed it.
Did she bring the case herself, or did she actually hire a lawyer?
She hired a lawyer, and so that's how it got to the Ninth Circuit. She appealed the lower court's ruling, who tossed it out, but the Ninth Circuit affirmed they got it right.
Are you surprised that one of your colleagues took this case?
What was he thinking, or she?
That's what I said. You know, these are the cases that make attorneys look bad, and really it's insulting to people who truly spend money on products and services when they are clearly lied to. I mean, you see this in a lot of weight supplement cases and stuff like that, so it's sort of like, come on, her arguments are so preposterous. I drank this for 13 years and I never lost weight, and I thought that I would. It's just a slap in the face to true victims of false advertising.
I think this person was going for some sort of payday, obviously.
Payday.
And people will do that. But I want to ask you, before we go to break, this was a ridiculous case, but why is it so hard in the legal world to flip the script on false advertising?
Well, fraud is a high standard. You really have to show the company intentionally lied to you. They intentionally misled you. But there are cases that are successful, that are valid, and those are the ones we need to look at. But when you see cases as frivolous as this, it makes the system kind of look like a joke, and that's not what it's supposed to be. And each case really does turn on its own facts. This case just clearly did not have the facts.
And then last but not least, how did I do as judge of the doctor's court today?
You did excellent. You made a great slippery slope argument, and you've been doing excellent, Your Honor.
Are we sending anybody to jail?
No.
I mean, you clearly ruled on the Dr. Pepper case. That was clear and dry.
Yeah, you did. The other one, I feel like we didn't get a definitive.
I mean,
my ruling.
What are you going to do with kissing cousins, Judge?
Judge, please sentence them to jail.
I would tell them to cease and desist all of this promotion on social media, and if they truly want to raise this child together, just do it and stop bragging about doing something that's illegal. Because I hate to say it, but if you're bragging about doing something illegal and that's the law in your state, then you're guilty. Is that the right thing?
Yes.
Yes.
The doctor's court is now out of session. Anahita, thank you so much.